Be to God. What up, y'all? Top Flow Bars in the building. We give God all the honor, glory, and praise today. Oh, before you do that, hit that like, share, subscribe. Go ahead, we got to get this up to like a good 500 likes. I appreciate you. Today we got Kristi Burke, and we gonna slide the response. You know what I'm saying? So let's get right into it, y'all. Let's go.
I cannot count how many times I've been confronted by Christians who tell me that because I'm no longer a Christian and I am an atheist and I'm very public and outspoken about my unbelief, that I have been deceived by Satan. He's got his strong grip on my life and I'm walking in the path of darkness. And then they usually offer prayers that I will one day see the light and gain God's understanding. And if you're an
See, look, look,
unbeliever or
look,
you're an
look,
ex-Christian, you've
look.
probably heard the
First of all, first of all, the problem is that you do believe. Hey, and did I put that on the? I don't think I put that on the. Did I put that on the? No, I put her thing up on the. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then just leave that right there. But check me out though. And why do I got? You know what I'm saying? Chill out, man. See, I ain't even ready. Y'all got me all discombobulated, all distracted. Let me just do it again. You know? Man, I can't even. I'm. I didn't get it. Who did it? Because I am like. Let me shine brighter. Yo, that. I need no shining brighter than me. 'Cause I got it. Alright, let's go. I'm trying to be cool. I know y'all niggas is anticipating, trying to see what a nigga do. You know what I'm saying? Evaluating. And I'm gonna shut all y'all out and let's get it in. Cause I'm woke now. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We gonna get it one more time, man. We gonna get it one more time. I had to get in my zone, y'all. You already know. You already know, like, you know what I'm saying? You already know. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be no hypocrite like y'all. I ain't gonna be no hypocrite like y'all. You know what I mean? Glory be to God. I'm serious to the mark. You know what I mean? Do we gotta? Nah, come on, man. Let's go. Let's go.
I cannot count how many times I've been confronted by Christians who tell me that because I'm no longer a Christian and I am an atheist and I'm very public and outspoken about my unbelief, that I have been deceived by Satan. He's got his strong grip on my life and I'm walking in the path of darkness. And then they usually offer prayers that I will one day see the light and gain God's
You will see the
understanding. And
light.
if you're an
You know what I'm saying?
unbeliever or you're an ex-Christian,
Glory be to
you've
God.
probably heard this once or twice too. When we leave the church, a lot of people have a lot of strong opinions, and they're going to hurl everything they can at us to keep us from leaving the faith. They've got plenty of rhetoric stored up.
First of all, of course we're gonna try to do whatever we can to get you out of the faith. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to keep you in the faith. Excuse me, to keep you in the faith, because hey, that's right. You feel me? Glory be to God. I'm getting it right now. You know what I'm saying? That way, like, you know what I mean? So I don't, you know what I'm saying? With the yellows. Yep, I thought about the yellows. Shout out to the yellows. Hey, sometimes you gotta go through a few lines, you know what I'm saying? Just like recording. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. Look, man. Yep, you got alright. See? Y'all can't, you know what I mean? If you want to talk like, oh, you disregard this song right here because I'm productive and effective. Very effective. Man, shit, ugly, yeah, ugly. Yeah, but it ain't about it's not, I'll still go out and do things. This shit ain't working any fucking way. It's not. This nigga. Look. Shit ain't working. Alright, yeah, alright. Nah, nigga. I did already, shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you take my time, nigga. Shit, that bitch page ain't going nowhere. I could bust down to 50, nigga. You ain't busting me down no 50, nigga. Set. For my shit. Nigga ain't busting me down no 50. Yeah? Yeah, everything about money, nigga. Yeah? Cause I need the help. Muck. No, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think about shit like that. We gotta. Alright, we want to get this one more time or what? Or like, I don't even. It's too high, man. Oh, we got back right. Oh, yeah. These niggas. Man, y'all is. What happened with the 2 and the 5? How many friends? You right, Lord, you right. It was 12 to 7. Right? So how is it that you ain't college? Look at me, my hood is the best, dude. He just, how is it that you ain't so, okay. Oh, look at you now. I thought you needed a booth and all that, but you got yours. Come on, baby, you got the Yeti, you got the speak. Man, look, man, come on, man. Man, you must. I know you get. If anybody, man, you be just all the time. That's no lie, man. I'm just, man. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Lord Jesus. That's dope. Man, you know what I'm saying? Miracles. Thank you, Father. Quick little man. I mean, like, I already knew. That's right. When I was like, oh, that, you feel me? I already knew that. That's why I tried to do that. You know, see, I was working on it. You feel me? Y'all be acting like I don't do nothing. I be working hard. You know what I'm saying? I be working hard, man. I'm the hardest work. I'm the hardest working one in the kingdom of heaven right now. That's what they want me to do. They want me to snap. I'm saying, I ain't with all that. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This is real professional, national. Now look, I'm trying to, can they hear me though? You know what I'm saying? Can they hear me? Look at my, see? All that meditating and stuff. That's how they gonna know they're gonna like, it's the piece. That's why you gotta go like that. What if you got a million? Yeah, that. I don't have to say that. Come on, man. Man, come on. I'm about to. That's it. And just give glory to God. That's it. Can we get one of those? Can we get one of those? We can't get one of those yet. 18 Hots in the spot. We about to whip it out the block. This is for educational purposes only. I'm already teaching, so I can't do that like that. You feel me? Can't do that. Every once in a while, Holy Ghost, help me on the cross. Put me on the cross. Holy Ghost, put me on the cross. I need the cross. I need the power. I need the strength. So you just gonna, so you just gonna go there like, do you like, yes, I mean, yeah, yeah. Everything, they were like, he's already acting now. Like, no, nigga, I ain't acting.
their sleeves and they're ready to unleash it all one by one in hopes that one does actually stick. And sometimes one does stick. One that really got me for a long time before I became confident in my unbelief and I deconstructed my fears of hell and Satan was that I was being deceived by Satan, that
You
he
are
was
being
pulling
deceived
me
by
away from
Satan.
God and leading me down
You are.
the wrong path.
The
Like
wrong
Eve in
path.
the garden, falling under his spell, so was
Okay.
I.
Man,
And
you
I
still
had always
is.
been taught that the
I
enemy
mean, you
comes
still
to
is if you
steal
ain't
and
came back
kill
to the
and
Bible.
destroy. So even though I knew that I was
Come on
being
now.
honest in my journey, I was following my intuition, I also
You know what?
knew that I had been taught not to lean on my own understanding, not to really
Exactly. You know
follow
what I'm
my own
saying?
intuition.
Proverbs
And
3
I knew that I
5.
was
You hear what
following
I'm
my
saying?
heart, but my heart was wicked and I shouldn't trust it. I knew I
Exactly.
was
That's
being
why
as
you trust in
honest
the
as I could
living God who
possibly be
giveth
when
us
I said,
richly all
I
things
no
to
longer
enjoy.
believe. I don't believe in any of it. I don't believe in God.
Well,
But there was
you
always
gonna
that
be in
thought that
damnation.
would creep into the back of my
Believe
mind,
it
and it
not,
would be,
damnation.
what if? But what if I am
And that-
being deceived?
You
What
are
if
being
Satan has
deceived.
tricked
You
me
deceiving
into
yourself.
thinking
Be
that
ye doers
I'm
of the
following my
word,
most authentic
not only
path, or has
hearers,
tricked me into
deceiving
thinking that I'm being
yourself.
rational when really I'm
Satan ain't
not?
gotta
And
deceive you, my
what if
G.
it condemns me to an
You are
eternity in hell?
condemned
Will
already.
I go to
Those
hell
that are
for this?
condemned
Will
don't
I
know
be
the Father.
punished?
You
And
hear what
after
I'm saying?
years of letting these
And Jesus
questions and
wasn't
these
sent here
thoughts kind of
to
sit
condemn you. He
and
was sent here
marinate
that you may
and
get saved.
working them
Do you hear
out,
what I'm saying?
I came to one concluding question that put an end to all of this
And what's
internal
that?
back and forth. And it was this: is being deceived a crime? And if being deceived is a crime, is it a crime worthy of
No, it's
eternal
not.
damnation
It's
or
not.
punishment?
It's not a.
Or even at the least,
It's not a
eternal
crime.
separation from what is
It's not a
supposed to be
crime
eternal love
to
and
be
goodness and
deceived.
compassion? When I first
It's
asked
not a
myself
crime
this
to be
question,
deceived.
is being deceived a crime?
But
It was
it
like my
is.
eyes opened up. It was like a jolt,
It
one of those
definitely.
light bulb moments. And I
It
realized that
definitely.
within the context of an all
It's
loving,
not.
compassionate,
It is not.
kind,
You know what I'm saying?
understanding, wise
Glory be to
God,
God. It is not.
there could not be any punishment for being deceived. That would be
Uh,
unfair and unjust.
What do you mean it ain't
And
no
then when you add
punishment for being deceived? If
omnipotence
you got
and
deceived, then
omniscience
that mean
into
they
the
came
mix,
up on your.
it becomes
You feel me?
cruel
That's the
to
whole.
punish someone for being deceived. Think about
No,
it.
that's
When you
not
are being
cruel.
deceived, you're
That's not
being
cruel.
tricked. You don't know that you're being deceived.
You do
Otherwise,
know.
it wouldn't be
You
called
know
being
not.
deceived. It would be
You
called
know not
rebellious or
that you
something
being
like that. But to
deceived
be deceived is to
until
be
it
tricked
happened.
unknowingly by someone else, to be made a victim of
Nah,
someone
nah,
else.
nah, nah,
The dictionary defines it as causing someone to believe something that is untrue, usually for personal gain or advantage.
don't
And
nobody,
so,
nigga,
how
can't
on earth
nobody,
could you
nobody can
justify
make you believe.
punishing someone for being
Nobody can
victimized?
make you
Now, you
believe.
could argue, well,
You make
ignorance doesn't
yourself believe.
exempt you from the law. And while that is true in many cases, sometimes ignorance does kind of get you out of
It do, it do,
punishment for
it do, it
certain
do. You know what
crimes
I'm
that you might
saying?
unknowingly commit.
I mean, get you a
But the law
pardon.
is available to all
You know what I
citizens.
mean?
It is readily available. Each and every one of us have access to every law and the consequences of breaking
That's
the law.
true.
We don't
That's true.
have anything as concrete as that from God. Sure, some people might argue we have the Bible, but
All day.
also some people would argue that we have other religious texts or that we have divine
It ain't about that. It's
inspiration.
about the spirit.
There's
It's
so
about
many
the
different
spirit
religious
and the
ideologies
word
and
of God.
books
You hear what I'm
and
saying?
guides that
It's
it would be
about the
impossible to
spirit.
sort through it
See,
all
you
to
didn't have the
determine what
spirit. The
actually
problem
is
is you didn't
the
have the
law from
spirit.
God outside
Do
of
you hear what
personal
I'm
bias
saying?
and interpretation.
You didn't
Even
have the
within
Holy
the Christian
Spirit.
communities,
You
there
know what I mean? To
are
lead you and
tens of
guide
thousands
you.
of
You
denominations, and they
listen to
all
your own
disagree with one another
intuition.
on what sin is,
You
what
led
is
it to,
God's
you went
law,
into
whether or
your
not you
own
follow the Ten
understanding,
Commandments. There's so much confusion around
and that
God's law.
led
It's
you
not
straight away
concrete, and there's no
into the
proof that
pit.
God even exists in the
And
first place.
that's
There's
it.
no proof
You
of
hear
the
what I'm saying? But
consequences
you could come back
of
to that
breaking the
Acts
law. We can see
2:38.
that
Let's
prisons
go.
exist. We can go to the
Come
prison
on,
and find
Kristi
out
Burke.
that,
Let's
well,
go.
this is where you go if you break the law,
Man,
but
come on. You
nobody's
gotta
ever
come
been to
on back home.
hell.
How you gonna
Nobody's
lead
ever
us? How you
suffered the
gonna lead us? Well,
consequence
you forgot
of
your
not
first love. The
following
Bible
God's
says
law
you
and then
forgot your first
come
love. You
back
forgot
to
that
let us
God
all
was
know
your
how it
first
went.
love.
Everybody's just
Huh.
basing it off of faith, and that's not concrete
It's
enough
all
for me
good
to
though. It's
want
all
to
good though.
follow any specific law given to me by any other person. Now, going back a
You
little
can
bit,
do
when
whatever
you
you
throw
want. You know what I'm saying?
omniscience and omnipotence into the mix, this
This is
all
America.
knowing, all powerful creator deity, the punishment for being deceived
He's the
becomes even
Almighty.
more cruel and heartless. Because not only is God punishing you for being made a victim, but he's punishing you for being made a victim of someone
You
he
wasn't made a
created.
victim.
And not only someone he created,
You
but someone he created with
Gave
foreknowledge,
yourself you
with
suffered a
intent.
victory. You know what I'm
God
saying?
knew that he
You
was going to
suffered a victory.
create Satan and what Satan would become. God still chose to create Satan.
What you
He still
mean?
chose to accept the outcome
Nah,
of
nah, nah, nah.
what would be if Satan
Well,
would
but
have
he
come into
still,
existence.
but all
And then
things work
allegedly
for the
when
good
Satan
of
fell
them.
from heaven
You know what I'm
and God
saying?
cast him out, God didn't just get rid of him or banish him to
Just
the
like he
eternal
didn't get rid of
flaming
your
pits. No,
ass.
he put him
He
on
could have got
earth
rid of you
to roam
too.
around with his beloved human creation. As it states in Genesis,
Man, so
the
what you
serpent,
saying,
who
baby?
many Christians
I mean,
believe
like,
was Satan, was the most crafty and cunning beast on the
all
earth.
the time, baby. You
God
know,
knew
we
how
gotta do
crafty
that,
and
baby.
cunning he was.
You
He
know what I'm saying?
created him to be that
All the
way.
time.
And yet he still put him on earth. And he still expected his little ignorant human puppets to resist his deceit and resist his temptations. You say,
Is
oh,
that
you're
right?
being deceived by Satan. Well, who's the one that gave Satan the ability to deceive?
Nigga, us,
And why
nigga.
is he punishing
And
you
that's
for
why.
being deceived
Because
by
your
the
ass
one
ain't
that
a
he
doer of the
created to
word.
deceive
Because
you?
you ain't doing the
And if you
word.
are being deceived,
You
the most
ain't doing the
loving thing
word.
a father God
You
can
ain't
do
doing
for
the
you
word.
is
You gotta do
help
the
you,
word.
save
Or you
you,
deceive yourself.
to keep you out of harm's
That's first of
way.
all. That's first
If
of all.
God really is your
You ain't doing the
father
word.
and
You
he's
gotta,
supposed to
you
act
deceiving
in
yourself.
that
That means you
role,
lying to
then his job
yourself.
is to love
That
and
means you
protect you,
lying to
not
yourself.
punish you when you're
That means you
tricked and led a
lying to yourself.
victim. The bottom line is
That means you
this:
lying to
if
yourself.
someone is telling you that you have
Stop
been deceived by
lying. Stop
Satan,
lying, baby.
you have no rational
Stop
or
lying.
logical reason to believe
What you
that
mean?
within the context of a good and loving and compassionate God, you would ever be punished for that. Christians want to eat their cake
Well,
and have it
because
too. They want to
when
claim
we
that God
with
is
the
all
Lord,
loving and graceful
we
and
not
compassionate and
deceiving ourselves.
understanding
Do
and
you hear what
wise
I'm
and
saying?
good.
That means we're doing the
But
word.
then they
We're
also
in
say that he'll
agreement.
punish
You know what I'm
you
saying?
for being
Living
tricked
holy.
by
You know what I mean?
someone that he created.
When I say doing the
These
word,
two things
that
do
don't
not
necessarily
align. It
mean
doesn't
doing all
compute.
the
We cannot claim that
extra.
God is so
What
powerful
I'm
and in
saying is being
control and
obedient.
wise, and also claim that
Just
he
being
so
obedient.
foolishly put Satan
Here's
in with his
love,
creation, mixed him
live
in
right,
to give him the
don't be,
opportunity to
you
trick
feel me?
those that he supposedly
So,
loved
but
and wanted a
still though, you
relationship
still
with
got deceived though.
and want to
Christy, you still got
enjoy
deceived,
all
Christy.
of
You still got
heaven's
deceived.
eternal bliss
You know what I'm
with.
saying? You better come on
Eventually,
back.
you have to start
Because I don't
questioning
know,
this character
I
of
don't
God
know
that
how
they're
that
serving
happened.
you.
You know what I'm
Who
saying?
is
Because you
he?
said
What are
you
his
grew up.
intentions?
You
Is he
said
really
you
good?
grew
Is
up
he
in the
really
church. You know
loving?
what I'm saying?
Does he really
You
want to
said you
punish
grew up
you
in
for
the
being
church.
tricked? That's when
You
this
was
God
always
character starts
studying.
to
You was
crack.
always doing all of
It
that.
all starts
And
to
I
kind
ain't
of fall
tripping off of
apart.
you. You know, you
And
grown.
eventually,
You gonna
in
make
my
your
experience,
decision.
if
You
you
know what I'm
follow
saying?
those
But
questions long enough,
um,
the
the
entire
Lord will never
thing just
forsake you.
crumbles.
First of all,
And
and second of
the
all,
God
I
concept,
don't believe
as
that you
provided
like
in
with all that
Christianity,
scripture and all that studying.
it becomes
You didn't have
nonsensical
the spirit. Like,
and non-existent
you know what I'm
and a
saying?
lot easier to
So that goes
dismiss.
to show right
And that's
there
when those
that
fears start
somebody
to
could study the
trickle out
Bible,
too. That's when you
read
stop
the Bible,
fearing that
study the
Satan is
Bible,
getting
all that
inside your
type of stuff,
mind and trying to
and
trick
still
you.
not
That's when you
have
stop fearing
the
this
spirit,
spiritual
my nigga.
warfare going
The
on
Holy
around you
Spirit,
and this
the
risk of
Holy
your
Ghost.
eternal soul. And
So
when you
when she
really kind
got
of unpack it
baptized,
and step away and
you know
look
what I'm
at it
saying?
from
When
kind of the
she got
outside,
baptized,
you
when she
start to
got
see it a
saved,
lot more as
she
tools of
did not receive
manipulation and power and
the,
control.
I mean,
And
because
not
that's
by a
what you're supposed
God,
to
not by a
do.
deity,
And the
not by
Holy
anything
Ghost is going to keep you
supernatural, but by
at
the people here
home.
on
You know what I'm
earth
saying?
that are looking
Glory be to
to
God. Ain't
reign
nobody,
over you.
you
This
got the Holy Ghost,
is
you
all
know,
about control, and
there
it
is
always
no
has been about control.
deception and
When these
all of
Christians are
that weird
lashing
stuff.
out at
Like,
you and they're
it's
accusing
crazy.
you of being deceived, you don't have to be
You
afraid.
are
You don't
deceived,
have
though.
to
You
question
know what I'm
whether
saying?
your
You ran
soul is
away
at
from
risk.
home.
If
You ran away
the
from home.
God that they believe in is so good and loving,
He
he
is.
will be understanding, or he wouldn't let you get
What? So
deceived in
you?
the first
Oh,
place.
so you in fear?
And
That's
if
why
he's
you
not
ain't
so
came
good
back.
and loving and compassionate, then
I
he's
can
not the
see
God
it.
that they talk about. And
You in fear and
maybe it might be time
you
to
trying to
start
justify it.
finding him on your own. Or maybe you've already figured out that you don't believe in him and you
You
still
don't
have those
believe.
lingering fears. I
No, the
hope that this
problem is
video has helped
you
you.
do
I hope
believe
that
though.
it's
You know
helped
what I'm
kind of
saying?
unpack this a little
That's
bit
what.
more,
See, look,
deconstruct this difficult
you do
conversation we tend to
believe,
have with the
and
believers
you
still in our
do
lives,
know that you
and
got
give you the
deceived.
confidence and the voice that you need to
That's why
defend
you even
yourself in
had
those
to
situations
respond,
if you feel
because you
that
had to.
you need to.
See,
I hope you keep
you had
following
to
your
defend
intuition,
yourself
leaning on your own
as
understanding,
something
and
that you
following
could.
the
You shouldn't
questions
even give
wherever
no
they may
energy.
lead. If you
Why
like
is
my
you
videos
giving
and you want to
Satan
support me, you
energy?
can subscribe subscribe to my
Why
channel.
you giving
You can
Satan
leave a
views?
comment, leave a like. You can
Come
also
on,
follow me
babe.
on TikTok or join my Patreon. I will leave the
Kristi
links
Burke.
in the description. Thank you so much for joining me today,
You
and
already
I
know
will see you
it.
next time.
Yeah. But Thank you, Kristi Burke. You already know we gonna beast on your next one right quick. We gonna keep it going, man. We gonna keep it going. Keep it going. Running next. Running next.
Take face-to-face payments, you need a POS system. Here's why. An electronic point-of-sale system makes running your business a dream.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where we dismantle, deconstruct, and carefully analyze all of the things we were taught to believe growing up in conservative, evangelical, or fundamentalist Christian churches. For those of you who don't know, my name is Kristi and I am an ex-evangelical Christian. I am now an agnostic atheist, and I want to talk about something that comes up very frequently in my conversations with Christians about God and the Bible and Jesus. Often in these conversations, I am pointing out things about the Bible that I don't agree with, things that I read and I don't like. And there are a lot of Christians that might agree that there are some unsavory things in the Bible. But the most important things we should be focusing on are the red letters, the words and the life of Jesus. They say, don't pay attention to all of that other stuff. Don't pay attention to, all of the violence and the bloodshed. Focus on what's important. Focus on the love and peace of Jesus Christ. You can't go wrong. As long as you're reading the words of Jesus, as long as you're obeying and following the words of Jesus, you can't go wrong. You're going to live a good life. And they say Jesus is all love and peace, and that's all he was about. But I'm not so sure that was the case, and I don't even think Jesus would agree that that was the case. And so what I want to do is I want to take 6 times that I feel Jesus was not all about love and peace, provide them for you. You can decide for yourself what you think and how you feel about the love and peace of Jesus. We're going to start by jumping into Mark 7, starting in verse 24. If you want to read along.
You already know.
Jesus left that place and went to the vicinity of Tyre. He entered a house and did not want anyone to know it, yet he could not keep his presence secret. In fact, as soon as she heard about him, a woman whose little daughter was possessed by an impure spirit came and fell at his feet. The woman was a Greek, born in Syrian Phoenicia. She begged Jesus to drive the demon out of her daughter. First, let the children eat all they want, he told her, for it is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs. Lord, she replied, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs. Then he told her, for such a reply, you may go. The demon has left your daughter. She went home and found her child lying on the bed and the demon gone. There are many scholars that suggest what's going on here is Jesus is actually insulting the woman and her child, calling them dogs. There's a lot of debate about this. There are historians that say at that time, according to some Jewish literature, the term dog was being used by some Jewish people to insult Gentiles. They would call them dogs or pigs. There are other historians that say this might not have been the case, that there isn't a lot to suggest that this was actually happening, or this term dog was commonly used as an insult toward Gentiles by the Jews. So there is debate there. However, I think when you kind of consider that this woman was not a Jew. Jesus said himself in Matthew 15:24 that his mission was to minister to the Jews, to the people of Israel. So Jesus had a very specific set of people in mind that it was his purpose to minister to, and she was not a part of those people. And so when she comes asking for this demon to be released from her daughter, Jesus doesn't just heal the daughter. He doesn't just perform the miracle right away. He says to her in response to her asking for help for her child, who is apparently suffering from demon possession, although who knows what her daughter was actually suffering from, at that time, probably some kind of an undiagnosed mental illness that people just would call demon possession. But regardless, her daughter was obviously suffering. She was a woman who felt desperate. And instead of helping her right away, Jesus says it's not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs.
Exactly.
You are the dogs. I'm not going to just toss bread to the dogs. And she replies with, some might say a show of faith, I might say a show of desperation, where she says, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs.
Well, that's what
she's
dogs
literally
do.
asking for the crumbs of Jesus's power. She's saying, please, just let me eat of the crumbs.
So in other words,
I think that you can help us if you just give us a crumb.
Animal?
And then of course he replies and he says,
like
for such a reply,
so
you may go. The demon has left your daughter. because you had faith or because you boosted my ego, yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and heal your daughter. It didn't really seem like a situation where Jesus just genuinely wanted to help someone. He didn't even seem to want to help at first. The woman had to kind of press and beg him for a crumb of his power. And then at that point, once she begged, when she showed her desperation, when she showed her faith, then he helped her. Then he drove the demon out, whatever that means. So I just think the dismissiveness, the response, the potentially calling this woman and her child dogs, a derogatory term for someone that was an other, someone that was not a part of Jesus's core group that he was supposed to be ministering to. It just doesn't seem to me rooted in any kind of genuine compassion from a God to his people. Because he didn't consider them to be his people. He had to be convinced to help them because they were outsiders. Next up is in Matthew 10, starting in verse 34. Do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to turn a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies will be the members of his own household. Anyone who loves their father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. Jesus literally says, do not suppose I have come to bring peace on earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Yeah. Jesus knew that his message was radical. He knew that his message would not be accepted by the masses. He was essentially creating his own apocalyptic cult that was kind of branching off of Judaism. And he knew that it would not be well received by those around him, Jew and Gentile alike. And so, of course, he knew that they would be, persecuted for their beliefs, for following him, for doing something very different and radical. To Jesus, this was not, bringing a message of peace to the world so that all men can know it. To Jesus and his followers, it really seemed like this was more of a battle, a spiritual and earthly battle. They were waiting for the kingdom to come here on earth, and they had to accomplish all that would be accomplished, including war and persecution and bloodshed, before all of that could be done. That's not peace. That's not a message of peace whatsoever. It's quite the opposite. Comes before and when he's saying, I have come to turn family members against one another, to make enemies out of your household members.
What comes before the peace, the
if
war
he's God
and all of that,
and the peace bringer, why isn't he coming with a message that is going to unite?
You don't want to have peace first.
You would think that the message of the creator of the universe come to earth to bring it would find a way to bring people together. But instead it almost seems as though Jesus coming was an attempt to make that all boil to the surface, so that those who want to be his disciple and follow him can walk away, can shut everyone off and walk away, leave their family behind. Again, you would think that the almighty creator of the universe could come up with a solution, could come up with a message that would serve as an opportunity to uplift and unite the people, not scatter everyone away from one another. The end of it, he's saying, whoever finds their life will lose it. Whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. That's a dangerous message.
You gotta fight for your freedom.
He is encouraging people to become murderers for him. Yeah, that is cult leader behavior if I've ever seen it. Somebody telling you, hey, you might die for me, and I want you to die for me. I want you to be persecuted for me. You're going to be blessed in the afterlife. Don't worry. I'll take care of you afterwards. But in this life, you need to be willing to leave your dad, leave your mom, to become enemies of everyone you love and know. Follow me even unto death. Next up is in Matthew 19, where Jesus shares his thoughts on divorce and remarriage. It starts in verse 1. When Jesus had finished saying these things, he left Galilee, went to a region of Judea, and on the other side of Jordan, large crowds followed him, and he healed them there. Some Pharisees came to test him. They asked, is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any and every reason? Haven't you read, he replied, that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female, and said, for this reason man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife. Then the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. Why then, they asked us, did Moses command that a man give his wife a certificate of divorce and send her away? Jesus replied, Moses permitted you to divorce your wives because your hearts were hard, but it was not this way from the beginning. I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another woman, commits adultery. So what Jesus is saying here is that the worst thing you can do in a marriage, the only grounds for divorce, is cheating. It's some sort of cheating, sexual immorality, stepping out on your partner and breaking that sexual bond that you two share. Now, I agree. Cheating is wrong. You should not cheat on one another. It is a violation of trust. I get that. But is that really the worst possible thing that someone could do in a relationship? I mean, can't we think of something else that would be much worse and much more valid for grounds for divorce? I think that if your partner is being abusive toward you mentally, emotionally, physically, that would be grounds for divorce. But Jesus doesn't say anything about that. Jesus doesn't say except for immorality and instances of abuse. He says if you get cheated on, well, then you can divorce. But otherwise, you must stay married. It just doesn't seem like a message that we should be promoting. The next passage comes in Luke 14:26. Whoever does not come to me and hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters,
Ooh, we got that hot too, like, you know what I'm saying? What to do that? Nah, but we over here. I could double up on the double. Man, come on, bro. I did not even know that. I didn't even know that. Come on, man. What is that about it? That is crazy. It's crazy.
Fuzzy Tube, okay. Russ, Namir, you.
But these are, she didn't fuck with me, bro. These
y'all need to be fornicating anyway.
Unless you were literally in there, or she told you.
Y'all need to be fornicating anyway.
Jesus Christ. You the only nigga who brought her out? And man had sex with her?
You said I'm the only nigga got what?
Fuzzy fucked her.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
that's crazy.
Russ was in there.
I fucked her too. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, we fuck a lot of women and shit like that. I feel like a girl can do whatever she wants.
Why'd you put her in the monkey mask? That was disrespectful.
Y'all need to be doing that fornication.
That's not disrespectful. Because I came there, I'm like, yo, I think this should be funny.
It's like me putting a pear bag over a girl's head. Like, come on, bro.
Nah, I feel like this. Look, with certain like that, I came over. You look at it as like, oh, whatever. I look at it, I'm like, yo, I think this should be funny if we do like, because we went out to Cabo or something.
Then you brought her to Cabo?
We went to Cabo, yeah.
So you brought her on vacation? Oh, that's your type of, oh, that's your risk right there. You bring girls, you get the stamps or the passport. They gotta fuck after that.
Nah.
Are you fucking them before you bring them on vacation, or you fuck on the vacation? That's devious.
You shouldn't even be bringing them on.
Oh, you trying to spit back? Damn, this is crazy. This nigga's a menace.
Nah. So shit, I'm like, yo, let's do this funny ass idea.
You shouldn't even be bringing them on vacation.
Do a video and nobody knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, know who you are and shit like that. We do the whole shit, and we have like a mask or whatever. And
you're a manipulator.
Nah, I'm not.
How the fuck did you get her to agree to that?
Nah,
all these chicks always be like, yo, nah, they want to be. Listen, women do that shit. They be on vacation with a whole nigga and show 55 things and never show the nigga. Yeah. You was on a whole date and didn't show the chick. Gangster. Nah, gangster right there. That's gangster.
Listen, so she's just like, yo, like, I think that's funny. And that's something I respect her about, that she's always like, I respect somebody and I fuck with somebody who can always get my type of humor. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It was never like, oh, I'm not trying to show you. It was just like, this would be funny as fuck because they're going to try to obviously try to guess who it is. And we turn over and you're in a fucking Grinch mask or a monkey mask. And every day was like a different mask.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. And this is what I realized, man. The shit got a whole little game going on. You a whole dog. Hey, the first day, at least I'm watching your YouTube channel, so don't blame me, brother.
They just mad because a young nigga like me.
You ain't really. Yeah, nigga.
Oh, nah. You know.
Y'all went out to eat somewhere and she was in the bed by the end of the video. I was like, holy shit. He was like, stay tuned. We gonna see what happens. He just put your hand on the camera. I was like, God damn.
YouTube,
Lord knows. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta prove myself to know you niggas.
Yeah, nah.
See, I just hopped off the bed and just like, all right, good video.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This guy's good, man. I like it. Cheeks was good or not?
Huh? Her cheeks? Nah, bro. That's crazy. Okay. Nah, that's wild. But nah, she's mad cool. I really respect her. She's mad cool. I've been talking to her in a long time.
Would you box the mirror for that?
Would I box the mirror?
Yeah.
For her? No, I wouldn't box the mirror over her.
No, not necessarily her, but like, you know, he probably got a little extra energy for you.
If Namir won the box for the right price, yes, I would.
How much you get paid for that thing? I counted out. Was it 100? I counted 100.
It was a good amount.
It's a hefty amount.
Yeah, it was a good amount. It's a good amount.
Well, explain to me. So, how did this come together? They offered you 100,000, and you're like your box, or because I know Aiden was looking for people who had beef with each other. I didn't even know you had beef with this guy.
Yeah, they called me. He called me on stream and stuff like that. It was just like, yo, like Kai and Aiden called me. Aiden had called for Kai, like, yo, can somebody give me connection with the Shay? He had called Kai. Kai called me. We all got on a call together. He was like, yo, like, who do you want to box? We want to get you boxing. And I was like, the only person people really, it's not even like, nigga, I'm gonna kill you type of beef. It was just like, only person I really see myself.
You would shoot him?
Huh?
You would shoot him or no?
Nah.
Damn.
Any person I would ever, like, any person I really had, like miscommunication or just, like, disagreements with was Sid. So,
explain that beef.
Yeah, for me, honestly, it was just like a thing back in the day, like in 2019. Like, did, like, some boxing.
Tell me he took your girl. I'm tired of hearing you taking other things.
No, he didn't. He didn't take my girl.
There's a girl involved.
Let's get it.
There wasn't a girl involved. That's the thing. For me, I guess for him it was about an ex thing, but for me it was.
Whoa, explain that.
Nah, he got on a press conference. We did like a little Discord press conference.
Yeah.
He said that I messed with his ex or something.
Why are you always doing that, bro?
But I didn't know.
Bro, that's like man code. Why you keep messing with niggas' exes? This mad girls out here.
That's not like that wasn't my fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you fucked his ex?
No, I didn't.
To get back. I ain't gonna lie. You know who does that type of shit? I mean, well, 6ix9ine does that. Like 6ix9ine will pay $500,000 just to like his enemy. But you know, 6ix9ine is dating his enemy's baby moms right now.
Damn,
Yeah.
who's his enemy?
And well.
Oh, the Mexican guy.
Yeah. He's not Mexican. He's Puerto Rican. But his baby mama, and they have a kid that's like less than a year old. 6ix9ine's over here holding the baby, and he hates the nigga too. Like, it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But he's sick. He's a sick guy.
Yeah, that's their thing. I don't know. That's a whole different world.
So you like fucking niggas' ex-girlfriends?
Nah, I don't be fucking, bro. I'm not really like a fucker type of person.
What?
Yeah, I just be filming, bro. Just content. It just be content.
That was not just content. So you're saying you and Saul was just content?
Yeah, me and Saul was just content for us.
You didn't like her at all?
Nah, she's cool. That's what I'm saying.
You just fucked.
Huh?
You just fucked. You ain't like her.
Nah. I can't say. Nah, I didn't fuck at all. But
better watch your words. You know, she gonna watch me like, you don't love me at all.
Nah. She's a great person, bro. She was hella cool, respectful. She got my jokes and everything, and that's why like.
Why you didn't stay with her?
It's just kind of like I said, like
clingy.
No. She's hella cool, like bro. Like
got tired of that box quickly, huh?
No.
Hey, what happened?
Bro, what? No, she's like I said, like when you attach yourself, like I started catching myself and we started spending a lot of time together, and I figured like, yo, like
she one of them girls I call a succubus. She gonna bring you down, low vibrational. Make sure you're on the way to the top. You're gonna do bigger than life shit. She one of them chicks wanna cuddle all day in bed. She not gonna let you be your great self, my nigga. You have to get rid of her. You gotta shut her.
I wouldn't say that because she was down to do the videos, and that was fine. Like she was.
Yeah, but that was exciting. Like, put like this. This is what most male creators have to explain to their girlfriend. Listen, my audience likes when I'm interacting with new females and likes me in these new situations. Yeah, I like you or I love you or whatever. But if you're really cool, you're gonna sit to the background and watch me just go on this journey with them, even if it's not real.
Yeah.
And she looked like she probably just wanted like a real relationship.
I feel like honestly, probably it was a situation where we both were just trying to get over our exes. And like,
it's a rebound thing.
Yeah, like just like I don't know, we started talking and just vibing and stuff like that, and it kind of just didn't. You know, stuff don't work out, but you don't just end off on bad terms.
What's best, rebound sex or like regular sex?
Rebound sex? No, we never had sex. Why do you say we had sex? We never had sex at all.
Nah, rebound is always fire. Yo, she fucking you better than she fucked her man. The whole time you hitting it like, damn, you was fucking that nigga like this, and then he gave up on you.
Nah, and I think
she was never fucking him like that.
I think she has a new guy or something like that.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I think so, honestly. But you know, shout out to them. But
you slimy. You sound like you the type of nigga be like trying to get her to cheat on your guy.
Nah. I'm not a guy that trying to get somebody to cheat because I don't want nobody to do that to me.
You ever been cheated on?
Have I ever been cheated on? Yeah.
Damn. How'd you find out?
She told me.
She told you?
She told me.
She's a black girl?
Yeah, she a black girl. She told me, bro. While we were fucking.
You're lying.
I swear, man.
So you're in it. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I swear that'll be probably the worst time. If she told you while you're hitting it, you know what instantly is gonna come to my mind? that nigga was hitting a crevice or a goddamn patch in her box that I can't get to. And she just saying, yo, just to let you know, another nigga hit the button. You ain't getting there yet.
Nah,
wait, how'd she tell you that?
She, like, we were just, whatever, and,
yeah, in the doggy missionary, what?
Nah, she started crying. And I'm like,
damn.
What happened? Like, why are you crying? And she just told me, she was like, I gotta tell you something. And she told me that she had...
Are you still stroking or you just stopped?
We stopped. Yeah, we stopped for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then,
you're like, okay, hold on. Let me stop.
Yeah, she started crying and shit. And then she told me. And yeah, that kind of just, like, turned me into the nigga I am.
What'd you do afterwards?
Huh? Yeah, I just, we talked about it and I just had her, I had to go home.
No, you didn't.
I did. I had to go home.
You still ate the box afterwards.
Nah. I had to go home. because I just felt like...
Damn. How old was this? That's trauma, nigga.
20.
Fuck.
Have you ever got cheated on?
I would like to say no, and also these whores are liars.
Hold on, didn't you mess with Selena Powell?
Nigga, that scallywag is never...
Selena Powell's mad at me. Literally.
I don't know why you bring this up to me.
Nah, she's mad at me, like, fuck, like...
I'll put you over.
She got mad at, because...
You fucked her too?
No.
Eskimo brothers.
No. I would not. No,
Come on,
I wouldn't do that.
No, it's cool. I ain't mad, nigga.
No,
the more niggas she fuck, I'm like, yes.
No,
yes. Because I don't know why they keep calling me her man when she done fucked everybody. No, she's a starter kid to the game.
It had nothing with fucking, bro. I was with DDG and Dub. We went to we went to some shit, and we're walking, and she was like saying my name, but she said my name wrong. She was like Deshaun or something like that. Deshaun, yelling it.
White woman culture vulture shit. I get it.
I just kind of just ignored it because I'm like, bro, like I'm not gonna, respect me.
If you gonna be a whore, be a good whore. Like, know my fucking name.
I've been a whore, but like, just like if you're saying my name, respect. Like, figure out what my name is. Ask somebody if you don't know my name. Like, yo, what's his name? You know what I'm saying? Said that, so I kind of ignored it, and then she hit me up after like a voice message like, what the fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, why would you do that? Like, my name, just because I didn't know your name, you gotta just tell me your name. Don't ignore me, I'm just like, bro, it wasn't that serious, but like... I'm
about to squash that beef right now. I'm about to call her. I'm playing. I'm playing. Okay, no, but you should have hit it.
Nah.
The more people that... Hey, listen, I never used to dated her. I'm going to be honest with you. This is where I realized content, like sometimes when you indulge in the content, it does too much. Yeah. I'll give you the story real quick. Me and her were friends. She actually came out here. This is back in 2017 to fuck 6ix9ine. Well, not fuck. Well, actually do a skit with 6ix9ine. Yeah. 6ix9ine was actually upset that he didn't get posted on. Like, I was posting as a male blog all the time, but Shade Room would never acknowledge because they like relationships. Yeah. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna fake like I got exposed. So they were gonna do a whole thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, I've never seen a whore like that. I swear. I picked her up from the airport, and nigga, she attacked me like a fucking wildebeest. And I'm not saying that like, because I did make the choice to, I fucked her, whatever the case is. Yeah. Whatever happens, okay, then she does whatever thing with 6ix9ine. But all of a sudden, I think she had a lot of trauma in her life. Yeah. She just started saying, because me and her were friends before. She was just like, yo, you're my man. And I'm like, yo, 1,000 niggas done hit. Like, I'm just 1,001. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm your man. Like, but she been jacking that for mad long, and you bring it up.
Yeah, nah, that was the only...
That's why I want you to fuck her, because now I can say that's your girl.
Nah, that was the kind of... Nah, that's not...
That's the type of girl you'd probably be with, right?
Nah.
Why not?
That's not really my type.
What's your type of girl?
I just like somebody who just got a good head on their shoulders, that know what they want, honestly, and just like...
You want a freak?
Fuck with me. Not as a main thing, because, you get tired of pussy, like, and shit like that, bro. Like, once once you're done fucking, like, you kind of just be like, all right, what else is next?
That's true.
But if you have somebody who's just like, who's down for you and rides for you and just always supportive of you, that's the biggest thing, supporting it. Being able to be like, handle like me being weird, because I'm a weird ass nigga, so if you can handle me being weird,
explain that, because I think that's what Meek said, but now we know the weirdness is some other shit.
No,
I'm a weird ass nigga. What that mean? Like, yo, in 2024, you gotta explain what weird means.
Now, just be jokes, like having jokes. If you can get my sense of humor, then that's a plus. But especially if you're funny, a lot of girls are not funny.
Did you fuck all them girls that you brought to that on that island or wherever you went?
Nah, it was just content.
So you're not fucking at all?
Yeah, I'm not fucking. I'm not really like, you know what I'm saying? I'm low key like kind of.
Damn, this is why you keep getting more bitches, man. You don't kiss and tell.
Nah, I'm just celibate, bro. Like, honestly, and like kind of just helps. Have you tried that celibacy?
What, celibacy?
Yeah.
It's never been like proactive. It's never been about my choice. If I'm celibate, it's because I'm in a spell, a dry spell.
Nah, you should try it, bro. It really helps. It really helps you. And just to
here's the thing about celibacy. Niggas be like, yo, I'm celibate, but be whacking off. Like, bro, like celibacy means you're not ejaculating.
Not whacking off either, yeah.
Man, you're lying, man.
For real, like it helps, bro. You get so focused on what you want to do.
That's cap. Matter of fact, you know me. Like I be finding my hoes on Fresh and Fit everywhere. I found
Fresh and Fit.
I don't found one of the girls I think from your video. I hit them up and she said, yeah, I don't know if I can fuck with you. I'm the Shades girl. I'm like, all right, never mind, you got it. For real?
Who?
All right, I'll figure it out. They say. And the moment I looked at her, I said, "Oh no, you gotta be fucking him because like, why is she jacking like she your girl?"
Who is it?
It's one of the girls like remember that island video? Like, what you took them on vacation somewhere? Nigga. Yeah, I could tell you probably even bought their passports. These bitches look like they haven't been anywhere but the local bodega, my nigga. You brought them there, nigga. I'm hitting them up now. They're gassed. You know what I mean? And I was just like, "What's popping?" They were like, "Nah, I'm the Shades girl." I'm like. Shaggy? Like, what the fuck?
You can hit anybody up, bro. I have no relation to any of them.
Damn. You don't believe in love?
I do. I'm a believer in love for real.
When's the last time you been in love?
Damn. Last time I've been in love was like 20.
You a selfish nigga, I could tell.
How? As in what?
Yo, as we interact with people, the older you get, you're gonna form these bonds and connections. You're gonna have love for people, and sometimes be in love.
Yeah, I've love for people. For a lot of people, I love people, but that's different than being in love with people. You know what I'm saying? I've loved like just relationships and stuff where I'll do something for you, you do something for me, and like I have your back. But being in love, I don't feel like I've had that in a minute. You know?
Nigga's a whore. Okay, bet. Okay, so all right. So King Sid felt like you fucked his ex.
Or he felt like I
Okay, you probably did fuck his ex, but did you do it maliciously? Like,
no.
You're, as I said, the reason I brought up 6ix9ine, he's the type of nigga. Your ex could be no hand, missing a leg, half retarded, like drool coming out the mouth. If he knows fucking her will make you feel sick, he's fucking her. Yeah, he's a sick guy.
That's a different. That's not my mindset.
Well, that's not you.
Yeah, that's not my mindset.
So when you fuck King Sid's ex-girl, you were not thinking about him.
I didn't fuck her, but we...
What happened to King Sid, by the way, recently? Like, I thought everybody... did everybody rip off his... I used to see, like, the little white background in the 29 verses. I thought that was his thing.
I think he did, like, start, like, the whole, like, studio vlogs or something, like, maybe.
Yeah, and then he was doing some boxing stuff. Well, what happened to him? Why everybody don't like him no more?
I don't know. I think I really don't watch YouTube, bro.
Okay, what happened with you and him?
Yeah, me and him, like, my perspective, he did, like, boxing videos and stuff like that, and I tried to do a boxing video or something like that, but the thing is, I was really, like, boxing for him, so I wanted to get some girls in the boxing.
I seen you in DDG,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay, this nigga got some heart.
Now, that was
what is it with short niggas, like, really... Any nigga who's a little bit short look like they be really in there trying to get it in. Yeah, because I expected DDG to really do you dirty, and I was like, oh, she got some heart.
Yeah, and that was the first time I ever boxed.
Really?
Like, first time I ever boxed was with him.
You were scared or no?
Nah,
not like scared.
That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm never afraid to do anything, bro. Like, honestly, I'll get in that ring. But it's like, we did that, and it was just like, oh damn, like I lost, but I'm like, fuck it, like this is something I want to do. This is a hobby I want to do. So I just got better and better. But yeah, what King said, like, he did a boxing video. I tried to do a boxing video. Kind of called me out for it, like, oh, this nigga copying all this other shit. And I'm just like, nigga, like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm actually doing this shit. Nobody knows about whatever. And just like call me a bitch and shit like that.
No, he didn't. You called you a bitch?
Yeah, just all that other shit. Just like,
where's this posted at? Because I be like, I'll see.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he posted on social media or he posted on his channel?
Yeah, social media and shit.
Oh.
I was just like, I'm over it because nigga, I'm not gonna keep no grudge or whatever. But it was just like, kind of just like, bro, like, if you gonna say something, just let me know about it. You know what I'm saying? So I just sent to him like, yo, it's about me. He ain't say nothing, whatever. And then like years later, this got the whole thing got set up with the boxing thing. It was just a cool bit of shit. But, that shit kind of wear off and shit like that. It's not really an animosity with him or anything. But
you think he washed? To be honest.
Washed? Nah, I feel like there's the stuff, but I feel like anybody can come back. You only fall off when you let yourself fall off. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if he finds
you don't hate him like that, though.
I don't hate that nigga, but like I just don't like being disrespected. There's a difference.
If he apologized to you, would you do a video with him?
I don't see us doing a video anytime soon. But I respect his craft and whatever he's doing. It's like one of those things like you do your thing over there, I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. And yeah, I feel like if he makes the right moves, the right things, then he can definitely like build his hype and do what he got to do. You know? Who you got beef with? What's up with Sauce Santana?
Oh, you talking about me? Well, I'm gonna just be honest with you, and you tell me what you think.
Right.
Okay. So
I heard Sauce Santana's
I'm not turning down no fates.
He gonna beat your ass. He gonna beat your ass.
You just said she. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem, my nigga. You just said she. Again, me and Lil Baby done communicated this before anybody knew, and the only reason I ever said it publicly because we named a time and we named a place, and that nigga did not show up. That's a fact. I got the DM still to prove. I don't even think he unsent it. We was gonna meet up privately, squabble. If that nigga beat my ass, if I beat his ass. If you want to talk about it, if I want to talk about it,
Why
I
would
guess.
Lil Baby fight?
What you mean? Why would he fight?
Why would he just fight?
These niggas is
Why would
streetwings.
you fight? What is the point of y'all? Y'all two successful men. Why do y'all want to fight?
You know why? Because
That's broke nigga shit.
I agree with that. I'm glad you're saying that. I agree with that. But when certain of these guys say, yo, I've been disrespected as men, and fuck the money, fuck the this, fuck the even working it out, because in reality, let's be clear, Lil Baby's a huge artist, but there ain't nothing he could do to get me out of here, and nothing I could do to get him out of here. If you think about any type of business situation, you want to be like, yo, you don't see Apple CEOs say, yo, the nigga from Microsoft, let's pull up and squabble or shoot. You know, they say, yo, we're gonna have to work in this even if we're competitors.
Exactly.
But what happened in music is there's a lot of ego and there's a lot of, bravado. So, I said to him, I said, I'm not gonna be bullied by you. Right? I don't think you about to try to kill me, and I don't have no issue. I'm not gonna put no harm on you. But if you do think that I'm disrespecting you as a man, and I've offered this multiple times, well, to the niggas who I think will fight, I ain't gonna lie, because I seen Casanova, that nigga was too big. I was like, oh my God. But Lil Baby, I was like, nigga, me and you could box.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And I said the same thing to Meat Mill today. I've seen you in the ring, my nigga. Your hands shouldn't even be used for Twitter, nigga. You should be doing some other shit, nigga. You should be with the fucking special little tinfoil and coal, tinfoil hat in the back of the class.
That's crazy.
I'm down to box them both, but I'm not boxing them because I want to cause harm to them. Yeah. I'm boxing them because if they felt like I've disrespected them as a man, I feel like I'm doing my job, right? I do get jokes off here and there, but I feel like I'm doing my job. But if you feel that way, I'm not gonna run from that. And shit, if you beat my ass, shit, maybe that makes you feel better, but I'm still gonna do my job.
Yeah.
Still gonna do my job. But if you wanna box me and you beat my ass, or shit, if I beat your ass, it's over. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't hearing the end of it. That's the reason why none of these guys ever. Yo, I told Meat Mill today. I said, yo, we could box. They ain't a response to it yet. We could box on Aiden shit. We could box on KSI shit. We could box anywhere. We could just, if you just feel that way opposed to me, let's put each other in a situation. It could even be here where he live at, and we're just gonna box, get it in. Yeah. That nigga don't want to do it. I think it's a man thing. You get what I mean? Because I agree with you. I think if you're making millions of dollars from any industry and you're down to crash out over some dumb shit, you're an idiot.
Exactly.
Right? And that's why I'm even glad that you and King said, okay, bro, you said the right things. You're not about to, it's not like you thinking like, man, I gotta fuck this nigga up, or if I ever, nah, you know what? It's a beneficial situation. Y'all are men. I'll ask you this question. Did you fight him because of the money, or did you fight him because you're a man?
Yeah, I fought him because as a man, bro. It's just more of just like, all right.
The money is a plus, and it's safe. You know, it's not gonna go left where you're gonna go to jail, he gonna go to jail, somebody gonna do something crazy. All right, bro, like, we have a legal, safe way to handle our issue, and I fuck with that.
And people know the history. You know what I'm saying? People know we had, like, bumps in the roads and shit, so it's just like, all right, listen to this, like, man, I feel like it's to show, like, you don't gotta use guns, you don't gotta, like, kill people, you don't know, whatever. Put some gloves on, go box each other, and then nigga, like, what's crazy? After boxing him, bro, that made me respect him. I don't know how he feels about me, but I don't care. But that made me respect him more as a man. Like, bro, you put your whole life and career on the line to come in here and box.
You both.
With no boxing experience, you know what I'm saying? All different type of shit. And you did that shit, bro, and you accepted, bro. A lot of people, I respect anybody get in that ring, bro. It takes a lot to get in that. I don't care if people say on the outside, like, oh, whatever, bro. Get in that ring, bro. It don't matter, bro. Get in that ring, I respect anybody.
And by the way, at first, and Were you with me when we were watching it? I think we were watching it live. Yo, it took me to watch that fight twice for me to say, I think you won.
Yeah.
Because the prisoner of the moment, you started off hot, but he ended hot.
Yes, that third round fucked me up.
Yes, and when he ended it hot, I said, whoa, King Sid won.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, even like, because we were in the Discord watching it, they're like, call Aiden. Yeah. And I was gonna call Aiden and be like, yo, if y'all let this nigga the shade take this is a travesty.
Yeah.
And that's how much in the moment I was thinking, no, it's all the way on the other side until I watched it back.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, first round King Sid had nothing going on. Yeah. Like, you have to evaluate, and that's what I really thought about what judges have to go through.
Exactly.
Because a lot of us fans, we're watching, we're so emotionally involved. The last nigga who threw the punch, we're like, nah, he won.
Exactly.
How did you think about the fight in the moment? How did you think about everything, including even your sister jumping in? And what was your even demeanor going into the fight, preparing, and even afterwards?
Leading up to it, honestly, I feel like I could have trained better and stuff like that. You know, especially because I was just started streaming, so it was like, okay, I want to stay on the stream, whatever, and do this, but it kind of like took away from just training and all this stuff. I trained a little bit and everything, but I feel like with the whole fight and stuff like that, I feel like it was great. Like I do feel like I won everything, but I do admit the third round I definitely lost. And that was my fault of being gassed out and trying to get a knockout and learning. You know, I learned when you try to get a knockout and you tired, you're overreaching, and that allows him to be do what he wants to do and take advantage. You know, so that's what I feel like he did, which I give props to him. But definitely during the first and second round, I do feel like I won those, and definitely that's what I'm saying. Like as a judge, we're so used to like the last round. Like I feel like the last round kind of made everybody overlook everything else, and I feel like this is my first time realizing with blogs that people are gonna push the unexpected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, of course, it's a better story.
People wanted me to win. I was supposed, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was probably a negative 1,000 if we're betting or something.